So we're back for the Champions League group stage draw. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor Save. I am Coach Leftfoot and I am the manager of a Champions League group stage team in NK Maribor, which is delighted. It's actually come around a lot quicker than I said it would, because transfer deadline day hasn't even finished. We've got 3 hours and 15 minutes of the deadline day window. Not too much is happening. We've made a bid for a striker. Ooh, interesting. But we are mainly here for the Champions League group stage draw, of which we're actually in pot 3, which is quite good. We've got a coefficient and that puts us into pot 3. So we are going to be above the likes of Trabzonspor, Anderlecht, Fiorentina, Sturm Graz, Hertha Berlin, Gladbach, Athletic Bilbao, and Stade Rennais as well. But we are in there with AZ, Copenhagen, Celtic, Victoria Pilsen, Braga, CSK Moscow, Besiktas, and us. And then obviously the second seeds: Liverpool, Madrid, Chelsea, Lazio, Man City, Atletico Madrid, Dortmund, Lyon, and the likes of Bayern Munich, Juventus, Man United, Ajax, Barcelona, PSG, Inter, and Porto are all in pot 1. So it's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, obviously I want to avoid Juventus, Man United, Barcelona. I want to avoid everyone other than probably Porto and Ajax in Group 1. If I could pick my ideal group to go in, it would probably be Ajax, Lyon, us, and then Sturm Graz, I guess, or maybe Trabzonspor, because that's all the weakest teams available. Let's see how it goes. We'll just do the automatic draw because it's our first Champions League draw. So let's see how this goes. Man United go into Group A, Group B Bayern Munich, Group C Juventus, Group D will be Porto, Group E Ajax, Group F PSG, Group G Barcelona, which leads to Inter in Group H. So joining Man United in Group A is Real Madrid. Don't want that group. Bayern Munich and Man City together in B. Juventus and Lyon in C. Porto and Lazio in D. Ajax and Atletico Madrid in E. PSG and Liverpool in F. Barcelona and Chelsea in G. And Inter and Dortmund in H. So ideally, this is now ours. Let's just stop this very quickly. So Man United, Madrid, Copenhagen, Bayern Munich, Man City and Moscow. I think, I would take Group D. I would take Group E. That's pretty much it. I would take Group D and I'd take maybe Group C as well. Group D and E are favourites, though. That's what I would prefer to get, the favourable groups. As AZ gets C. We don't get D, that's Victor Pilsen. We don't get E, that's Celtic. Group F is Braga. Group G is Besiktas. Oh my God, we're in with Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund. Oh my word. Hertha Berlin get a really tough group. Stade Rennais get a really tough group. Athletic Club get a pretty easy, an easier group. Trabzonspor in there. Gladbach. So who are we going to get here? We're going to get Sturm Graz. So we've got a good chance of finishing third in the group, which gets us into the Europa League. So, wow. Inter Milan and Dortmund. Hooray. That is going to be very tough. Yes, that's going to be very, very difficult. I guess we beat Shakhtar Donetsk, so we get put into a group involving two of the biggest teams in Europe, in Inter Milan and Borussia Dortmund. But that's what the Champions League's about. So we are going... Oh, Mamba, this is it. He's interested in negotiating terms. He wants to be a regular starter. Wage is going to be an issue. We're looking for a very lucrative wage. So Streli Mamba has been scouted, and the scouts think he's not very good. However, he's really quick, and he can finish, and he's got decent composure. So we've made a little cheeky £1.2 million bid for him. Let's see if we can. I don't think we're going to have enough money. He wants 8k, and we can pay 2.6. So no, that's not going to happen. The group stage, there it is. Maribor, Inter, Dortmund, and Sturm Graz. We have been handed a tough group. Yes, Dortmund will have to watch out for Maribor's Luka Zahovic, who is the leading goal scorer in the Champions League this season. The current holders of the competition are FC Bayern Munich. Yeah. Okay. Well, first up is Sturm Graz. So we get the easier tie first, then we'll come back for, Inter Milan, and then we'll come back for the second game against Dortmund, I guess. We'll have to come back to play Sturm Graz, I think. That's That's a given. I mean, if we can beat Sturm Graz and draw with Sturm Graz, then technically we should go through to the Europa League. I'm expecting us to not do much in this group, but you never know. You never know. How long have we got left? We've got 2 hours and 45 minutes. We do really need a quick little striker. So let's go players. Look at the scouted players. And we have been looking at Patrick Klimala, I think it would be. An attacking midfield right, forward, centre. Not the quickest. Has got pretty decent acceleration though. Finishing's okay. Composure looks pretty good. Determination is pretty good as well. I don't know. 2.6 million, but we could potentially afford him. He's worth 6.25. I'm just wondering if is it worth it? We've got the money. 4.3 million. No. Come on, Celtic. Come on, 3 mil. Nah, come on. We'll give you 3 mil, and we'll give you after 30, 40, 50 league goals, because he probably will score them quite quickly. We'll give you 500k. They've rejected that. Brilliant. 3.2. I think we're probably going to run out of time for that. But really, the scouts have been not pulling their weight, is probably how I would describe it, if we actually search by recommended players. So Barisic is top, and we've already got him on loan. And he's quick, but his acceleration is really bad. And that's what we sort of need as the out-and-out striker we want to play. Right back, we've got this guy, Basilj. But yeah, he is quick. And he actually has good finishing and good composure as well. And he's only 20. His work rate's crap, but his off the ball is pretty good. He could probably bang us quite a few goals. David Flakhaus Bosilj, DFB. It would basically called DFB. Stamina's crap, but pace, interesting. 1.4k. There were 425k. I mean, I can take a punt. I can take a punt at 450. 725k, and after 50 appearances. Okay, after 50 appearances, we'll give you 200k. Right? We'll give you 200k after 50 appearances, but lower that to 500. And you've got yourself a deal. Percentage of profit 30%. Bang. They're happy with that. It's probably overpaying a little bit, but just before the window, I'd like to... has he got a minimum fee release clause? 250, 250, 250. Have I just been sold down the river here? No, he's got a minimum fee release clause for foreign clubs, which is a little bit annoying. I think he'll be good. I think he'll be pretty good. So, Bosilj is interested. So we'll start negotiations here. You'll be a fringe and then squad. Good. So he doesn't even want to be in the starting 11. I think it's just a good different option after 20. Get rid of that. I'll just rather pay you a little bit more to start. 19, 2k. Don't get yearly wage rises at my club. But if we win the Champions League, we will give you an extra £26,000. Okay, you didn't want that. International appearances after one game. After one international appearance, you can go up a little bit. How about that? There you go. You absolute knobber. Musolowski is going to join, though, the winger / striker from... He was been on trial, so we're going to just make it permanent. No, we'll suggest it so they... What? What? What do you mean unacceptable? You just accepted it, you idiots. You. Oh my god, what the habit I have of messing up deadline days is ridiculous. If you haven't seen the PES series yet, go and check it out. It's quite a common thing. It's quite a common thing. Right, not Musolowski, this guy, DFB. Right, we want to change the transfer offer. Why can't we loan? I want to make it a loan deal. Right, 35%. We'll up it by 50k. There you go. Now you're happy. Now you're happy. Is he going to do the whole, oh, well, yeah, it's not enough, it's not been enough time. He's not interested in talks. You. Right, now you've responded with the offer for Klimala, which probably isn't now going to happen. Potential value is £6 million. That's so much money. Right, we're going to loan him, and we'll say we will, after 30 games, we will give you 4.5 million. I wish you could. Can you make it after like goals rather than after games? No. After 30 games, we'll give you 4.5 million, which is a lot. They want 100% of his wages. Can we even afford that? No, we can afford 40% of his wages. And expected monthly contribution is 111. Man, we're only giving him, paying him 60 grand a month. Only gets him 70k. I feel like I'm being panicked into a deadline day deal here. And I feel like he's not going to... he probably will score goals for us, though. I mean, he hasn't scored goals for Celtic. And they paid 3.7 million for him. 50 league goals, 500k. 50 appearances. We're probably not going to have enough time to get this done in 2 hours anyway. I hate per league appearance. Get rid of that. 4.2 million. I feel like there's too much money and now they've locked that in. I'll give you 50k per appearance. That's another 500k. 4.5 million. He's 24. He's probably going to want too many wages as well, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. He's very interested, but we're going to struggle to meet his contract demands, so he doesn't even want to talk to us. What a bell end. No. I think it's optimistic because he's just turned us down. Right, DFB, come on. I'm now fixated on you, DFB. Right. We will give you 20 grand a month. We will give you 100% of his wages. And you will be a nothing. But we will pay you in the future. After his loan, we will pay you $600 dues. An hour and a half. Deal negotiated. They don't. They just don't. They're happy for us to loan him. They just don't want us to buy him. Okay, an optional future fee of $1 million. Loan cancelled. Offer accepted. They accepted the offer. Oh no! Didn't have enough time to find. There's 15 minutes left. There's 15 minutes left. There's 15 minutes left. No, there was 15 minutes left. The transfer deadline's passed. There we go. It's all over. It's done. It is done. Oh, man, that's annoying. So let's just put another... Oh, we can still... What? Oh, the transfer will go through next window. So we may as well just see if we can get this deal back on. And then we'll just sign him in January. I don't mind that. Yeah, they're going to reject that because it's not as good as last time. Okay, so we brought in one more. This is the issue with playing with just scouted players, is that it really hinders like what you can do and what under who you can bring in and who you can actually look for. So on the outs then, we've just loaned out a few more people. So Perelim and the new right back has gone. Krasovic, a centre back that we're probably never going to play, has gone as well to Radomir. Kodeman and Uberet have both gone on loan, which gives us a good number of centre backs now out on loan, a good number of centre backs in the club. And then ins, Mateusz Musalowski, M&M, is an in. And I think... Now, finishing and composure isn't brilliant. I think this guy could grab a couple of goals at our level up front. And I'm hoping that what will happen is that get towards the end of the season, he will become very happy with us, not very happy at Liverpool, and then we can pick him up if he's played well. I just think as a striker, as an advanced forward, dribbling's good, finishing's okay, a bit poor, first touch is good, off the ball's good, technique's good, passing's rubbish, work rate isn't the best. Pace is good. Acceleration's good. So the issue we have as a club is that it's our wage structure that's actually holding us down. So the star player here, so here you go, highest basic wage 2,300, maximum basic wage to be offered is like 2,600, which is really irritating. Really, really irritating. Even if I think if we chuck because we're not to be fair, we're not spending this money, and that still leaves us with 6 million in the bank. So let's just do that. Now it's 3,800. Woo, that's not very much, but we're going to do it like that. I don't know what's our guaranteed next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be 4.24, which will go up now that we've got the Champions League money, and we may even be able to say, hey, why not give us more transfer budget because we've got you into the Champions League, which would be wonderful. They've rejected it. We've only recently updated the club's budget. We're not going to change them for a while. Okay, we'll discuss. We'll just discuss, and we'll just say, I believe our rivals won't beat us to key signings. Let's on the club to go backwards. Okay, they're pretty much not keen for that. You managed to bring in on deadline day. We have attempted to get one or more done. We tried, but you can't land every player you go for. I think that's honest, to be honest. We did try a couple of people in. Cameron Harper was a weird one. We actually couldn't get them on loan. There was a weird situation where it was like, you can't make a loan if the loan expires when the other team's transfer window isn't open. And I was like, well, that's strange because Celtic should have the same transfer window as us, but obviously not. But it does keep Lucas Sales at the club, so we'll get him a little bit of game time here. We tried to loan him out and no one wanted him. Alou Traore, we'll try and get him a bit more game time as well, just to really, more so, to up his value. We may look to see if we can flog him off in the January. But we've got a pretty good squad. 3 decent keepers. Asbjörg, very much third choice now as the natural Slovenian. Matos at right back. We've got Bejga who can play right back. Sturm can cover there as well if needs be. Brekalo and Sturm are sort of the left backs with Kalamic in there as well, which, you know, we're going to see how he does coming back from injury. Centre backs though, we've got Sales, Mitrovic, Stojovic and Zalatel as well, with Rockman to fill in, and of course Lucas Bejga. If needs be, we'll drop into the under 19s. I don't mind that. Central midfielders, Derivasic, Elsnik and Guisen. We also have Elu Traore, Svetlin, and Utara who can pop in there. Right wing, we have Matko and Masalowski now, as we've got him in. Marco Brest can also cover both wings as well as a youngster who we want to give a bit more game time to. On the left, Vankas, Svetlin, Traore can play out there. Again, Marco Brest can go out there if needs be. And then up front, Masalowski, Barisic, Zahovic and Vipotnik. So it'll be very interesting to see how all these people do. Barisic is the one I'd be keen to bring in on a full-time deal if at all possible, but I don't think it will be for a while. I think Dynamo Zagreb are probably quite keen to keep him around. If he could just have his acceleration a bit better, he would be absolutely brilliant. As you can see, we are training that. In fact, if we go into training here... Oh, no, we're not. That's not happened. Let's go. We want you to train as an advanced forward on attack, and your additional focus is going to be quickness, I think. Pace and acceleration. Yes, there we go. To get that done. Now, that was it. It was only going to be a very quick episode today for the group stage drawing, because we're going to be back so soon for the game against Sturm Graz, which is only in 2 league games' time. Sturm Graz is the team that we probably should be beating. They don't have really too much about them. They have a very small squad, and yes, they've only got one registered player apparently, which is this guy, Dardan Shabanakashaj. Yep, nailed it. Yeah, so it'll be very interesting actually to see what happens there from the Tipico Bundesliga. They won it last year. They beat Red Bull Salzburg. Well, they sort of have come out of pretty much nowhere. They were in the top 2 2017-18. They finished third 26-2017. Yeah, sort of. They've been a bit of a. They haven't really been around it for a while. So well done, Sturm Graz, on winning the league. Philip Gemeiner. Again, I know it's a bit of cheating, but we are going to scout him and get the scouts to have a look. But yeah, there we go. We're in the Champions League group stage. We've got a really, really tough group to get through. They're disappointed that we're not making the most of set pieces. Absolute rubbish. I mean, we've just got through to the Champions League. Don't worry about it. But they're very pleased we're not signing players over the age of 33, even though I would like to sign some more experienced players. We're playing attacking football, playing entertaining football. We're not really developing players using the club's youth system. We're within budget, and we have smashed the third round qualifying round. They're only pleased. They're not delighted. They're only pleased. And that's how we roll. My contract is expiring soon, so awesome. I wanted to do, is it performance? How do you look at Club Vision? No. Overview. What? Members. I want to look at the thing where it shows you your competitions and how you're doing. Where is that? Have I got rid of that? Have I accidentally removed that from here? Do you know what screen I mean? The one that has all your competitions listed, and then it's like... It has like the league competitions. It's right there. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, so that's tough, isn't it? That's tough. That's tough. Inter Milan and Borussia. I mean, do Borussia Dortmund still have Erlinger Haaland? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh my God, he's so good. He is so good. He's worth £70 million. He's literally worth more than my whole club. Matt Hummels worth... No, he's not. Our club is now worth 21 million. So Marco Reus is not worth more than us. Carlo Pispan. I mean, I've made that up. His name's Pispire. Inter Milan, a key player, Lukaku. 65 million wanted by Chelsea and Real Madrid. Skriniar, £53 million. Handanovic, only 3.2. Ooh, only his contracts expire. Let's add you to the shortlist. Oh, and you want to be staff. Maybe we'll get you in. You are a terrible goalkeeping coach. Absolutely terrible. Okay. And then we've looked at Sturm Grounds already. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. The league as well. We played one game, drew it against Mura. I can't remember if I mentioned that because we were so involved in the Shakhtar Donetsk games. But, yeah, that's the squad. That's what's going to have to see us through to January. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. What do you think of that Champions League group? And, well, we'll be back for the Champions League glory times, which I'm very, very excited about, and you should be too. If you're a fan of this series, fan of the channel, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and thank you very much to all the patrons that support the channel, everyone in the Discord, everyone that contacts me on Twitch and Twitter and all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for now. I'm out. Cheers.